The sun is shining, tailgates are humming, and we're getting set for another terrific college football matchup. The Judicial's ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Delaware's offense comes onto the field first today. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
He'll try to do it himself, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
Pulls it in. It's Patterson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Here's a hit. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Trying to keep this drive alive. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his up.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Takes the handoff. It's O'Neal. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They go right back to him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. And the Judicials will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. The give on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense. Pressure the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Now on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
That's a really nice job by this defense maintaining outside leverage and knocking him down behind the line.
And you don't always see tosses into the boundary. Most people want to go to the wide side of the field. Defense was ready. Not as much space when you go wide out there, but more importantly, defense doing a great job winning, setting the edge, running to the football, shutting the toss down.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Dances away to buy time. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got some room to run. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. They'll start this drive from the 42. Here comes the option. And it's on the ground. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Judicials. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
What a nice job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game one, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't.
Lets it fly. Brings it in down the left side. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
And on second down for this offense. Trying play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Delaware.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Judicials with a second and short to keep this drive moving. for room. It's O'Neal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Read option left on 2nd down. There he goes. First period with a huge gain. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That's a right ball. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it, and I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Slithers into space. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for a crease. It's O'Neal.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Caught in the backfield, it's made. Ripping through the defense. Just shedding tackles. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Judicial. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Bowling Green is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over the Judicials. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Patterson. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
He's going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun. Give on the inside. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Silver. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Silver. Fights off a defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Pulls it in inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Give to the running back. And some room to work. Past the 1st down marker and still running. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Judicials come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. This quarterback part of their running game. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. A low line drive and short kick. He's got it. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
So now it's 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the 1st half. He's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Blue Hens will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 20. give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Hit as he throws. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Judicials will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll return it from the 50. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Touch pass on the right. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the Blue Hens can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Going for it all. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Blue Hens will kick it away to start the second half.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. They'll run the option. Got the first down. Looking for more. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's got room. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. They'll try the run. Got it inside the 15. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Judicials just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. On the move. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Judicials.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Got a little space. Got the 1st down and more. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the right. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Oh, better look out. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. If he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job by the quarterback.
And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Sends it back in motion. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Judicials send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers.
He wants to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. He'll do it himself. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. 1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. Makes a catch, 1st down, and maybe a lot more. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Blue Hens will snap it on 1st and 10. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Blue Hens are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Some misdirection with the counter. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Did make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
Offense is stopped. Will be turnover on downs.
This is a designed run.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
The pitch. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do yours.
Breaks into the open. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the back. Picks up the 1st down. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Judicials are moving quickly down the field. They want to run this quarterback. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Goes to the option. He'll pull it on the read. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So they'll send out the field goal unit from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Still running at the 40. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
That is a total bust by the defense. You can't go out there with 6 DBs and allow a wide receiver to be that wide open, make the catch, and then even make a nice run after it. Somebody made a big mistake in the back end.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Blue Hens now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defense denying a big play as we've played 3 quarters. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Blue Hens decide to punt it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The option look. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. The short hands. It's Matthews. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. On the run, it's O'Neal. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. The Judicials come to the line with a new set of downs. On the option. Now the toss. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. Fires on the run. He's got it along the sideline. Touchdown, Judicials. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Able to run it out to the 28 on the last one. It's 2nd and 7. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Blue Hens will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll send the back in motion. Going to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll ride his man on the option. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge 3rd down. They're working that left side. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. And the Judicials are flying down the field. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Judicials. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Unloads it downfield. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep. Don't give up those big plays. Make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Blue Hens have moved it inside the 20. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Silver. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown, Delaware! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. Got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Off the play fake. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. The Judicials will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down. Finds the tight end. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. And the Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. That's caught. It's Patterson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Blue Hens will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the left. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7th. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Looking to get it in. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware.
Massive score, now massive decision-making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? If you want to go for it, that's your decision.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, trying to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Give to the fullback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Looking to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Blue Hens take possession first here in overtime. Under fire. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Delaware. And they score first here in overtime. If this dude were kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Wants to fire on second down. Oh, they're after him.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Judicial. They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by one, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
They need this extra point to send it to double overtime. And the extra point splits the uprights.
That ties the game at 42 all.
We play on first down here in the second overtime period. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Behind the chains now on second and long.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Wants to throw on third. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now they take the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Trying to set up the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. A touchdown ends the game here in overtime. It's first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal for this offense. He'll do it himself. He got it in! Ball game! What a clutch play as they win it in double overtime!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away here, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here. We're bouncing around. We're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, Dave.
Yeah, right.
If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening. But we got a free game that was awesome. Back and forth, nip and tuck. And bonus time. You got some free overtime play in that one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The Rocky Mountains provide the backdrop in Boulder, Colorado, and if you're looking for the Buffaloes, they ain't hard to find. The Blue Hens will boot it away to start the game. Fielded in the end zone, it's Price. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense takes the field to start this game off. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On the option. Got room to work. There he goes. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. And the Buffaloes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Back to throw, it's Salter. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. At the 40, there he goes. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Welch. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Send the tight end in motion. Off play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Malls. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second. It allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Buffaloes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Escapes trouble. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I'd like to see a little more creativity here with respect to the route running and play calling to help get these receivers open. Right now in that last play, they didn't do anything to work away from the defenders.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
The Blue Hens offense will take the field for the first time. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Patterson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Patterson. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. And the Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Finds his tight end. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Get it out on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
To the air, it's Salter. Rushes on him. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got out of trouble and throws. Quickly to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Silver. Gets it past the marker. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Steps away. He'll throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Guys, Colorado has the lead here, and we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the first down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. He'll do it himself on the draw. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Quarterback had no shot on that play. He had a defender bearing down on him. He knew he was going to get hit. I think he should have just thrown that thing out of bounds. He's lucky that wasn't picked throwing into double coverage.
He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Drive Gets the back and leaves it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll get rid of it. Picked off to stop the threat. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. That hole closed quickly. He'll get one out to the 6. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Salter. Fires one high and deep. Intercepted.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49. Gonna run it. It's Welch. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught behind the line. It's Smalls. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Buffaloes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air. It's Salter. Looking left. Got his man downfield. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Colorado. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. This drive will open from the 15. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's LeBoy. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Patterson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Flushed out of the pocket. Slings it downfield. He makes the catch. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. From the gun, the ground game. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. He'll pull it on the read. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Now he's looking to throw it. Gets rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Working that left side now. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. On the run, fires downfield. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
What do you do now for the offense, right? After that incomplete 4th down, but you've driven the entire field. At this point, do you just say, we got to go for a touchdown, or do you just pay the drive off by kicking the field?
It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. Back to pass. It's Salter. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the ground with the back. Quick spin on the run. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hayden. And he picks up a 1st down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Smalls. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Buffaloes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield very late in the half. He's going to run it. Pulled down for the tackle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now facing a 3rd and long. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called, and everyone. He's going to fire deep. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And the Buffaloes will kick it off to start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll open the second half on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Blue Hens are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Makes the grab. It's LeBoy. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They'll run play action. He uncorks one deep. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. It'll be 3rd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good.
And he sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The corners are walked up tight. Back to throw. It's Salter. Got his man quickly. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Past the sticks and still on his feet.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. How about that Mike linebacker bringing the heat right up the middle?
Right down Broadway, right in the middle of the defense. This is the guy that sees everything, makes all the calls, and you could tell he knew where he was coming downhill. It came wide open, and he comes to the quarterback and gets the sack.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They're setting up the screen. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. On the run, it's Silver. Pitch up the first down, still moving. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On first down from their own 22. Bringing the heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's first down. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense. We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. With jet sweep pass. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
That's a really good job by the defense, reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now got to go get it, right? Corral that football. You picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play. And now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll move the wide receiver. He's got the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Looking down the middle. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. It is amazing what you can do with your roster if you just refuse to have kickers. It's also amazing how you can wreck a game. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, this quarterback normally makes defenses look very silly week in, week out with his speed, but he has yet to face a defense like this. This defense accepted the...
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. A quick step and go. A really good...